feel like I always start my vlogs at the beginning of the day, but I thought for the next like day or so, when we spend it together, filling you guys in what I'm up to, I'm just gonna start it tonight. It's a Monday night. It's been a very Monday today. Like, I don't know, I've just had quite a busy weekend. Just feel like everything went quite slowly today. It was very cold today. Had so much to do today. But then my mood was just very like slow, you know? But I want to pick it up. I want to pick up the mood. Well, I don't know why I've had this revelation like at the end of the day. My hair's really like pissing me off as well. Maybe that's why I'm just feeling low. I'm not looking amazing. And when I don't look good, I don't necessarily feel good, but it's okay. I'm like in recovery mode for the weekend, like I said, but just thought I'd take you guys along the next couple of days, just spend some days together, you know, as we do. And what's the time? It's like 6 p.m. I'm gonna have dinner soon, but ever since me and Mads last week, we went to the Green Lab in the Northern Quarter after Pilates, and we had a matcha latte, and she was like, can I get mine with coconut milk and a pump of vanilla? When I tell you that was the nicest matcha latte I've ever had, like I've had a matcha frap before and it didn't really taste like much. I can't describe it. It just kind of tastes like smooth air. I really can't explain it. But the way that this was done was so good. So I'm gonna try and recreate it. And I thought, in case anyone else is interested, or if anyone else has that same opinion about the taste of a matcha latte, then I'll show you my recipe. Hopefully it's nice. Okay, so coconut milk, vanilla. This matcha powder already says it's like with vanilla and also with raw coconut nectar. So essentially it's all the flavors that already exist in it. I'm gonna use my milk frother, and this one I just got from Amazon. You can put it on hot froth, hot milk. Oh no, wait, I think it's like thick froth, but it's gonna be hot. Then it's like a slightly different froth, but it's gonna be hot. Then it's just warm milk or cold foam. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the cold foam option. I think it's about there. Again, I just got this matcha from Amazon. How many teaspoons does it say? 1 teaspoon. Okay, so it's not gonna be super matcha-y. And then I'm just gonna pour the vanilla in here straight away, because when I press go, this is just gonna like blend together. So I went on the cold foam. So that's just gonna go ahead and do its thing. Guess who forgot to pick up ice today? Me, but luckily I have enough for this. Here we go. Well, obviously you have to have a glass straw. That does really fucking slap. I feel like it recommended 1 teaspoon, but I definitely could have added more. That's nice, honestly. So if you don't like the way you've had matcha before, but you want to get into it for some reason, try it with coconut milk. And if you like things quite sweet, because obviously coconut milk is like quite naturally sweet anyway, if you want a bit of extra sweetness, add it with vanilla. That is really good. Do you know what else I think is causing me to just feel a bit low? I came on my period yesterday. So tonight's dinner, still on my healthy vibes, but I want something kind of comforting at the same time, and something warm, because it's so cold. You can see I've tried to make the flat look like really cozy and warm. Again, I'm going through that thing where I'm like switching things out again. But yeah, I'm trying to make things cozy and warm, and I want my dinner to also be cozy and warm. Okay, y'all, it's dinner time, and I'm so excited about this. When it comes to cooking, one of my favorite things to do and one of my favorite brands to work with is HelloFresh. You guys know this. I hadn't realized they have calorie smart options when it comes to their food. If you haven't heard of HelloFresh or seen me cook HelloFresh before, then number one, where have you been? Okay, probably under a rock. But two, HelloFresh just have some of the most amazing meals, some of my favorite meals I've ever done have been from HelloFresh. They use really high quality fresh ingredients. They kind of measure everything out for you. They give you step-by-step instructions. All of their menus and like recipe ideas, I always keep the cards because they're amazing and I always want to do them again. They have so many to choose from and I just think they're so impressive. You can like wine and dine someone in the comfort of your own home with like a really impressive and delicious meal. But like I said, they make it so easy. They prep it all for you in the sense of kind of give you all the ingredients. You just have to, you know, chop and cook, which I feel like is the most fun part of cooking anyway. And it's delivered straight to your door. So convenient if you haven't got the time to be flying around the supermarkets. And I hadn't realized that you could pick some calorie smart ones. So if you're into your meal prepping as well, I feel like this is a great way to like cook and prep your meals ahead of schedule. So the ones that I picked out this time are a lemon and herb sea bass in garlic butter with roast potatoes and broccoli, under 650 calories. Love that. And then also, because it's a bit colder, I did want to get some like warm and hearty meals. I got a fragrant chicken coconut curry with baby spinach and easy zesty rice. I don't know why, I've been really craving a curry at the moment. Like I made a Thai green curry not that long ago and that one just sounded really good. But I think tonight, with me just being on my period and just wanting something warm and comforting, I'm gonna do this bacon and mushroom risotto with baby spinach. Again, part of their calorie smart range, under 650 calories. So I'm really impressed with that, and they're always so delicious. I've made a risotto from HelloFresh before and it was amazing. They give you all the step-by-steps on the back, so they make it so easy. They take all the like hassle out of it all. You just get to do the fun stuff, which I think is amazing. I'm actually gonna put a QR code on the screen. So if you're watching like from a laptop or something, get your phone up, scan it, it's gonna take you straight to their site. If you use my code 60rleary, I'll put it on the screen, you can get 60% off your first box and 25% off the next 2 months and free gifts. I feel like that may be the best code yet that I've had. I'm not sure, but it seems amazing and I feel like any way you can these days, saving a bit of money on like important things like food and cooking and stuff is super important. So absolutely make the most of that. The QR code is on the screen, but I will leave obviously everything links down below. I'm so excited to cook this. I'm looking at the pictures of how to like prep it and stuff and it looks really fun and I'm sure it's gonna be absolutely chef's kiss. I kind of already know that this is just going to be exactly what the doctor ordered. I mean, it looks amazing. Oh my God. Wow. That is so good. Like, I try not to eat too much bacon or like pork products in general. I always have like turkey bacon in my fridge and yeah, I just don't really eat pork, not for like any other reason than just, I don't know. I want it to be more of a treat, let's say, like if I make a carbonara, I'll use pancetta or something like this. So this just feels like such a treat. And it is so unbelievably delicious. If you try one of these recipes, you have to do this. And this is such a cute date night one, especially. It feels so impressive. Don't know why I associate like risotto with just like a restaurant. I feel like that's probably one of the only times I would do it. This is a winner. Make the use of that discount, I'm telling you. Who watched my Get Ready With Me when I just put this on like on a whim. I'm obsessed with it now, and a new episode came out the other day, so this is how I'll be spending my evening. Although later I definitely want to do a bit of skincare and fake tan. So that's what we're going to be doing after this. Shut the door. Steve, look at you over there. I don't want him to run in and then me get a tan on him. What the hell just happened there? Just need to move across a bit. No. There we go. Oh my god, if you've watched the most recent episode of The Last of Us, I was not expecting to sob so much. Like, I was crying. I'm not gonna like say like what happened in case, but that was really fucking sad and I was not expecting it. Anyway, it's time to tan, and this really is dedication, because tanning whilst on your period is insanity. But I have to shoot some things tomorrow, so I just have to do it. And I've had the worst day. My first day on my period is always my worst day. So it should be fine. But today's concoction, in celebration of Molly May just giving birth, woo! Let's use some Filter by Molly May, extra dark. I'm gonna mix some Doll Tan, extra dark, and then I'm gonna use these, look at all of these like different things I use. Saint Tropez, Ashley Graham on my hands and feet. I hadn't been doing that recently, like only applying medium to my hands, and I really noticed that I was fucking up by doing that, like it wasn't looking good. So I need to go back to that method, because then my hands always used to look really good. I actually just got my nails redone. We went for a milky pink biab. I'm still on the biab with the like pearly chrome on the top. Obsessed, but they'll pop a lot more when I've got a tan. So I need to go ahead and do that. And I've made myself my nappy to put on. Once I'm covered in tan, it's gonna be a really uncomfortable night's sleep. If that was TMI, I'm really sorry, but I feel like if you tan and you've done it whilst being on your period, in the sense of just like the struggles, then you'll relate, okay? You'll understand. Now to wear a full-on tracksuit, sleep suit, so I don't transfer it. And Stevie's decided to go nuts. So hood up, cocoon for the evening, and then we'll shower it off in the morning. We've got an exercise class in the morning. Going back to that tribe class, it's actually an event as well. Beauty Works are hosting it. Beauty Works and Tribe, so random. But I think it's like a get your hair done and work out kind of class. Either way, I was going to be doing a tribe anyway, so may as well make the most of that. Anyway, time for bed now. Good night.
Hello? Hi. Steve? Here, do you? He likes to sleep there. Oh, you fix everything.
Previously on Love Island.
I think, I don't know what's happened there. I think that's why just from where Stevie was like licking my face. Washed off the tan, see how much better it is when I use medium on my hands. I don't know why I never learn. I feel like I would have said yesterday how I was meant to be at a class this morning, like an event, and honest to God, I ended up having a terrible night's sleep. And you know, when I was like, I literally must have just jinxed it for myself, to be completely honest. You know, when I was like, oh yeah, you know, normally my second day of my period's the worst and then it's fine. Absolutely not. And obviously having done those like types of exercise classes, I know what to expect. And the thought of just being the way that I am, jumping around doing the exercises that you do in those classes, oh my goodness, like I just was like, I can't do that. And like I said, I had the most terrible night's sleep, so annoyingly I had to message them and say, I'm so sorry to let you down. And it's times like this that I'm so like grateful as well, in the sense of to just like work from home and like remotely and like be my own boss in situations like this, because God, like I'm so fortunate that I can just do that and say, do you know what, like I'm really sorry I can't make it, yada yada yada. And it's not like I was being paid to go there or anything like that, but just to like be able to put my like comfort first and still be able to like work and like, do you see what I'm saying? I'm just really trying to acknowledge the fact that like very fortunate to be able to do that, because I'm sure there's people out there that like have a terrible night's sleep and like chronic period pains or like really heavy periods and still have to get up and like actually go somewhere to go to work, and you'd rather just sort of stay in bed. I'm not staying in bed. I want to be up and be productive, but I just couldn't at that moment in time. Sorry, I really hope that didn't come across as like shit. I think you get what I'm trying to say. I'm really trying to acknowledge the fact that like I'm very lucky to be able to do that. Anyway, feel a bit better now. Just had a little bit of a rest and I'm up, and I feel really bad that I didn't do that exercise, because as much as when you're on your period and stuff, you just want to stay curled up in a ball. I'll never forget like being told how to get up and move and really like stretch out, you know, not stretch out your uterus, but keep your body moving actually really helps with the period pain. So I do want to do some exercise this morning, just not as intense as what that would have been, because I think that would have just completely written me off for the day. So I'm going to make myself a little bit of a protein carby breakfast, ready to go on a nice long walk, I think. I also picked up this from Amazon, from a brand called Lean. I always see people having their like daily greens drink, which is meant to help with bloating, you know, just really helping with food digestion and stuff. So I'm gonna drink some of this. And I got it in a mango and pineapple flavor. So a little breakfast and a green juice. Delicious. Everything happens for a reason, because I've ended up having the busiest morning, like work-wise, admin, emails, just having to like send so much off stuff over. The day has literally escaped me. So now I really am like gonna go do some cardio. I really just wanna not put too much pressure on myself and just walk high incline and that kind of be it. Not like focus on glutes or arms or like anything like that. I genuinely do not have the energy, but I know exercise and stuff does give you like a release of energy and sort of like a pick up your mood a little bit. So I just thought, you know what, a long walk on a high incline will do the trick. And I've downloaded 2 episodes of Wednesday, because I'm trying to like, I know I'm so late to it and I'm trying to get into it, but I'm not. It's like, it's not terrible, but it's not blowing me away. Like everyone was raving about it, weren't they? And I'm not like understanding the hype as of yet. Can we just have another moment for my nails? Now I've got like a bit of a tan on. Aren't they just stunning? Still on the biab, milky pink biab with like a pearl chrome on the top. Ultimate clean girl aesthetic era nails. So if you needed some inspo, I love them. But yeah, time to go and walk, and I have just looked in my fruit bowl and seen this little guy. And also when I was having eggs for breakfast, I noticed that the date on them is today, like best before today, but they were still fine, but they're just best before today. So you know what that means we're gonna make later, right? Guys, I'm so excited. Look what arrived. I ordered it on Amazon on pre-order. I basically was sold on this book by listening to the Call Her Daddy podcast episode with Jay Shetty. I've seen his stuff like everywhere, like all over Instagram, that he's just like so amazing with like words and just his advice and stuff like that. But I don't follow him, and I just haven't really paid like too much attention. That's just kind of like what I know of him. But like listening to that episode, just the way he spoke about things just really resonated with me, and this book just sounded so good. It's called The 8 Rules of Love, How to Find It, Keep It, and Let It Go. So I'm very excited about this. One of my New Year's resolutions in my head was kind of like to read more. I think it just, every time you read a book, you get smarter, you know, in some way. And I'm just looking at the back of it, and the 3 reviews, one is by Jennifer Lopez and one is by Stephen Bartlett. So I feel like he's got some good friends in this industry. So yeah, I can't wait to give this a go. But if you didn't already guess, I know the contradiction of me just going to the gym, and now I'm gonna make some banana bread. But I need to use that banana. It's just sat there looking pretty sad, and I need to use up those eggs. So kind of left me with no choice.
Cash prize now on CV1. Here's Bradley with a brand new chase.
Yay! The best ASMR. My little Le Creuset pink dish is literally perfect, and now I'm pretty sure this goes in for like half an hour.
For a second ship, and I'll have your second house. No, I'm not meant that.
No, indeed. I love that stuff. Here's the next question. What type of tool is a plexel?
Joe, there is correct. Got to say goodbye to Kelsey.
Absolutely sensational stuff. Right, got my bow on, so obviously that can only mean one thing. It's time for some skincare. I don't know what to use today. What have I really been loving? I've been loving these two, because I bought them because of a TikTok that I saw. And this. So what's that? Toner. What should I use for cleanser today? I have really been loving, let's use this actually. I have really been loving like cleansing balms at the moment. They're just so quick and easy to use. But let's take some cotton pads. So I didn't actually put any makeup on today, but I still feel like I want to just get the dirt off my skin maybe. You know, just make sure it's clean. I'm using the Garnier micellar water with hyaluronic acid. I had never seen this before. I can't remember where I got it, but I was like, anything with hyaluronic acid in it, I'm sold. I genuinely believe in that ingredient and that product for just making your skin look amazing. It's meant to like plump the skin and just bring life back into the skin. You guys know like all of the setting sprays that I use on my makeup, if they have hyaluronic acid in, normally I know they're gonna slap. And it does just leave my skin feeling incredibly soft, and it smells so good. I quite like the smell of micellar water. Isn't it normally like rose scented or something? I do have the original one. I don't know. I don't think it has a scent. but this one just smells so good anyway. And then I'm gonna use the Paula's Choice. I don't necessarily have super like textured skin per se, which apparently this is amazing for. But I do find sometimes I do just get like, it's around here. That's where I get the most texture. And I find that this is amazing on like the pores down my nose. So that's kind of where I like to focus this product, like the majority of it. And then whatever's left, I'll just like wipe it around, but mainly just on the nose, on the sides of my face. Right, now, these are some products that I saw on TikTok. It's from the Caudalie range. I absolutely love Caudalie as a brand. I love their beauty elixir spray, like when it comes to makeup. Amazing. And this girl posted a TikTok saying that her skin completely transformed from using that Paula's Choice toner exfoliator thingy and this serum. So I already had that Paula's Choice thing, but I ordered this on Sephora UK, and it does honestly leave my skin feeling and looking so good. And she didn't say this, but this was also in the same range, and I just thought using them together, most products like that, like they're meant to complement each other. It's the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift Firming Night Cream. So just a little bit all over the skin. So I use those two together. And this moisturiser, I love it either when moisturisers feel like either really just like wet on the skin and therefore it just feels so hydrating, or like this where it just feels so like smooth and velvety, like moisturisers that have that soft velvet feel to them. Just I always think look and feel the best on my skin. And then I've actually got to do my teeth. I always make that mistake. Lash and brow serum. Honestly, I meant what I said. I'm doing this. I'm trying to grow my brows out so then I can get them like professionally done. They'll be nice and full. But can't forget, every night. Gorgeous. Now I always make the mistake of putting my lip balm on when I haven't done my teeth, so I need to do my teeth. And then finally, I can put the Plush Pudding Intensive Recovery lip mask on from Fenty. Some of you noticed, like over the last couple of weeks, I had a bit of a gap between my two front teeth. So random. Loads of you were like, oh my God, did you get your like teeth taken off, or like, you know, like what was happening? Basically, I don't know if you guys know, I did leave a comment somewhere, but I feel like people might pick up on it. I never had that gap before, and then I have a retainer on the back of my teeth. It's just like a little train track on the back of my teeth. It prevents me from having to wear a retainer at night time. And when I went to the dentist last time, he replaced it because I'd had it for so long, just replaced it with a new one, gave it a clean, replaced it. And I think I hadn't like noticed at the time, but it was just on a little bit too tight between my teeth. So it just, over time, gave me like a little bit of a gap, which wasn't intentional. It was kind of cute and I didn't mind it, but I literally went to the dentist the other day and I was like, can we close that gap, please? So the gap is gone. Sorry about it. I do still go to Cameron Rasool. Literally followed him from practice to practice. I get so funny about the dentist. My whole childhood was in the dentist. Like I had just such bad problems like with my teeth. Like I had to have an operation on my mouth at one point. So I've always just felt really anxious when it comes to the dentist, and he is just the only person I like look forward to seeing. Like if I am uncomfortable, he just puts me so at ease, and I just feel like he's done the best job with my teeth. I feel like they're just such natural looking like veneers. They're only composite veneers. They're not porcelain. Like I don't have like pegs underneath my teeth. I just think ever since I got them done, I have never been happier, and they're perfect, and I think they look so natural, and he's just the best. He's based up in Liverpool, and I really don't mind to travel to Liverpool to get my teeth done. I've put literally like my sister onto him, so many of my friends onto him. Like he is just the nicest. Anyway, rant over about my dentist, but yeah, just in case anyone picked up on the fact that the gap is now gone, that is all it was. But I really hope you guys enjoyed just like spending a couple chill days together, kind of hopefully keeping it pretty real with you guys. I just feel so like busy at the moment. Like I want to vlog, and I think I get in my head about these vlogs in the sense of, even if it feels like I'm not doing much, or there's just certain bits that obviously I can't film, so then maybe on camera it feels like I'm not doing much. You guys actually just seem to enjoy, and like you love having these things on like in the background, and it just feels like we're doing like it together, if that makes sense. So I hope you enjoyed it. What a throwback with the banana bread, hey, which by the way was absolutely stunning and delicious, and I may or may not have like gone back for like 2 more slivers. Oops, wow. I look really good. But guys, I don't know if I've mentioned it, next time I go to the hairdressers, we are mixing it up a bit, and that's all I'm going to say on the matter. The red has been fun, and we will be sort of keeping along those lines, but you'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm off to bed now. Just watched Love Island, and oh my fucking god, I can't believe Ron was my favourite, and slowly but surely he's becoming my least favourite. He's just full of shit. And I do feel like Zara is going to go home tomorrow. That is my predictions. And by the time you're watching this, that decision will already have been done. So I wonder if I was correct. Anyway, I'm just going to floss my teeth. No one needs to see me do that. And go to bed. Make sure you check out the HelloFresh link down below. That risotto was sensational. All of their recipes are always amazing, and that discount I think is the best one yet. So yeah, check it out. Love you guys.
Goodbye. Mwah.